All right, thanks everybody. We got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Miami Heat on Sunday, February 28th, 2021. Current line favors the home team, Miami, -6.5. Over-under set at 222.5. Guys, I'm Coach from Sports Gambling Daily. Thank you so much for checking out the channel today. Definitely consider subscribing if you're into this kind of content. All right, let's get into this matchup here. Let's find a winner. Let's make a prediction. All right, the Atlanta Hawks, they are, in my opinion, the biggest seesaw team in the league. You might want to know what the hell that means. Well, let me explain it. Well, just back on February 17th is when all this started. Actually, the 15th, they lost to the New York Knicks. Then they win versus the Boston Celtics. Then they lose to the Boston Celtics. Then they beat the they beat the Denver Nuggets. And then they lose to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then they beat the Boston Celtics. And then they lose to Oklahoma City. How can you gain any kind of consistency there? I mean, look, I know they're injured. They have major starters out. Bogdanovich is out, and you have not Zach Collins, who's the other guy? DeAndre Hunter. And now it looks like Trae Young might not play in this matchup. I personally don't expect him to play. I'm starting to see some Twitter reports. He has a strained abductor muscle. So, he had a really bad game versus the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I guess he injured it. So they're not really – usually when somebody pops up on the injury report like that, but by not coming out of the game, that usually means they're going to give them a little bit of rest. So I don't expect Trae Young to play in this matchup. Now, if he does, this might change everything here. But look, the Atlanta Hawks, in my opinion, have been very much struggling. Even though they seem to come up and have some really nice wins here and there, but then they followed up with some complete L's. All right, so the Miami Heat, man. Well, this team has been really consistent as of like the last 10 days. They've beaten the Lakers, they've beaten the Jazz, they've beaten the Raptors. I think they've ripped off like 5 or 6. They've covered 5 or 6 games in a row. Really impressed with what they're doing as of right now, and it feels like they're coming together like they did at the end of last year in the bubble. They really seem to be gelling really well together. Right now, they're 9-7 at home. They're first place in their division, and they're also 6-9-1 against the spread at home. But I'm not really worried about that. They got hit by COVID pretty hard in the beginning of the season, so it took them a while to come out of all that. But even if you look at Jimmy Butler's comments, he's like, yeah, we're coming together, but we're trying to be cautious here. So, and I get that. Now they're 7-3 in their last 10, 6-4 against the spread in their last 10. I think this is a very winnable game for the Miami Heat, as long as they don't have a big letdown after beating the Jazz. I do think that they will cover the spread versus the Atlanta Hawks, especially if Trae Young does not play. When Trae Young scores under 30 points in a game, like the Hawks are like 5-17 on the season. So if he's not there, that definitely is going to hurt the production of the Atlanta Hawks. Give me the Miami Heat, but I'm also predicting that Trae Young doesn't play, so keep your eye out on the injury report. So give me the Miami Heat -6.5. That is my prediction. Thank you so much for checking out the channel today. Definitely hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button if you did or did not like it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Peace.